Mr. B coming back at you with some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm not sure what the gameplay in the background is because I recorded this commentary before I actually got this gameplay, so I hope you enjoy the gameplay. But the topic for the video is, drum rolls please, out of these 10 football or soccer players, in your opinion, who is the best one never have to gone to a World Cup? There's 10 of them. I will read you a description about each of them from number 10 to number 1, as the Daily Mail said, I think it was. So let's go through them. So the first one at number 10 is Bernard Schuster. Schuster was a footballer of real quality, winning domestic and European titles during his playing career in Germany and Spain. He was part of West Germany's side who won the 1980 European Championships, but he retired from international football 4 years later. At the age of 24, after a series of disagreements with the German FA. So that's the first one. That's Bernard Schuster. The second one is Liam Brady, one of Arsenal's all-time greats. Chippy, as he was nicknamed, won the FA Cup, two league titles with Italian giants Juve, and made 72 appearances for his country, but none of them on the biggest stage, as he retired from the international game during the qualification for the 1990 finals in Italy. So he would have played in Italia 90, but he retired. So that was number 9. And number 8 I was surprised about, which is Valentino Mazzolli. This Karamasic, can't even say it, Karamastic Italian, was one of the greatest all-round footballers to have ever graced the game. Mazzolli was comfortable in any position. He won 4 Italian titles with Torino, but lost his life in the Superga disaster, in which all but one of the Torino team died. After the plane crashed on the way home from a match in Lisbon. Very sad, very sad. So that's number 8. Number 7 is, well, I was actually surprised this one's never played in a World Cup. It's a French footballer, also known as the Kung Fu Master of Manchester United, Eric Cantona. Cantona made his France debut in 1987, but a year later was indefinitely banned from all international matches after making a derogatory remark about the then manager Henri Michel. Excuse me. He returned 3 years later, but missed out on the 1994. I can't fucking see it. 1994 finals after France lost at home to Bulgaria in their final qualifying match, when they only required a draw to qualify. Cantona was appointed captain as a year later, but the infamous Selhurst Park karate kick was subsequent 9 months, and his ban that he got, which lasted 9 months, cost him his place in the France '98, as Aimé Jacquet built his side around the legend Zidane. So that was number 7. Number 6 is Duncan Edwards. The Dudley-born midfielder was signed by Manchester United as a teenager in the early 1950s and was tipped to take England all the way to the World Cup during his career. He made his international debut in 1955 and was one of the 8 players who died in the Munich air disaster. He was robbed from us. That was number 6. Number 5 was a Welshman called Ian Rush. Rushy is famous for 3 things: that moustache, scoring goals, and never appearing at a finals. The Welsh legend won the European Cup and 5 league titles with Liverpool, but like many of his countrymen was deprived of appearing on the biggest stage of them all. Number 4 is, I was actually really surprised about this one, George Weah. During his career, Weah was named FIFA World Player of the Year, European Footballer of the Year, and African Footballer of the Year, and won league titles with Paris Saint-Germain and AC Milan. However, it wasn't a similar story in his international career. Weah played, coached, and even financed Liberia, but they have never reached a World Cup. I was absolutely amazed by that when I read that. Number 3 is someone that everyone knows, and he is Ryan Giggs. Ryan won 11 league titles, 2 Champions League title crowns, and 4 FA Cups. Make Giggs the most decorated player in the history of the English game, but as a Welshman, not around in 1958. Yeah. So basically, he's the most decorated player, and in English history to never have played at a World Cup. And for me, forgetting whoever else comes next or down the line, for me, he is the best English or British player never have played in the World Cup. That's my opinion anyway. So at number 2 we have another Manchester United legend, and it was a close thing between him and Ryan Giggs for me, and it is Georgie Best. There's only one Georgie Best. One Georgie Best. The Manchester United legend was named European Footballer of the Year and lifted the European Cup in 1968. But he was unable to lead Northern Ireland to the finals despite being capped 37 times and scoring 9 goals between 1964 and 77. Best was briefly considered by manager Billy Bingham for the 1982 World Cup in Spain, but the 36-year-old's skills has been dulled by his off-field antics. We don't need to go into details about that. Everyone knows about Georgie Best. And number one, drum rolls please, it is an Italian legend by the name of... What am I saying Italian? He's Spanish. Alfredo Di Stefano. Described as Maradona as the best player he ever graced the game. Di Stefano played for Argentina, Colombia and Spain, but was denied an appearance in the finals by a cruel mix of politics, injury and bad luck. He was denied the chance of playing in the 1950 tournament by Argentina, refusing to enter them, and then ruled out of the 1954 finals by FIFA after representing Colombia. He acquired Spanish citizenship in 1956, but Spain failed to qualify for the 1958 World Cup finals. In 1961, Stefano, who had already won 5 European Cups, helped Spain qualify for the 1962 finals, but a muscular injury ruled him out. And that is all 10.
Oh! How many was that?